You know something I did? I want to suggest to you that you quit saying, I'm sorry. I quit saying that many years ago, but I really want you to quit saying, I'm sorry. Let me tell you, as a little kid, every time I did something wrong, my parents or somebody would say, okay, you need to apologize and say, I'm sorry. And so I learned to say, I'm sorry. But the reality is that really didn't do anything in the relationship. And so what happened is that I had a conflict with a good friend of mine. And sure enough, in the event, I walked back and said, hey, I'm sorry. Which for me, honestly, what I was trying to say was, hey, how about we just forget it and don't talk about it and move on, which is what I really honestly wanted to have happen. But I'll never forget that person said to me, Flip, what do you want? And I said, I really want you to just kind of drop it. That's what I want. But the reality was, and then when they said, no, actually what you want is my forgiveness. And I was like, yeah, that's true. Well, then ask for it. And I was like, And so I literally, from that day forward, I changed how I do this whole thing. I've not said I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, for years. Because now what I say is, hey, what I did was wrong. The way I spoke to you or the tone or whatever it may have been. Would you forgive me for that? Will you forgive me for that? And of course, my friend, the first time I did that, well, maybe. But then they laughed. And of course I forgive you for that. But here's what happened. It brings about this sense of humility. I had to humble myself and own what I did, take responsibility for it, and literally say, will you forgive me for how I acted? And of course, it's like laying it all with them. And then when they gave it back to me in forgiveness, it's like that relationship was far stronger than it had been before the conflict. So the conflict actually made the relationship so much better. And so let me just give you a suggestion. Quit saying I'm sorry. Quit saying I'm sorry and replace that with, will you forgive me? I think you'll enjoy it. It works. It works for me.